All right, Earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. This is your weekly astrology and tarot scope for June 8th through the 14th. And following last week's intensity, the cosmic script flips significantly this week, bringing a wave of abundance and a return to your natural elements. So we're covering your romance, career, and the deep emotional shifts taking place right now. So let's see what's coming. And I've got the cat on my lap. She's decided that your reading is where she wants to be. So this week is headlined by one of the luckiest days of the year on Tuesday, June 9th. And that's when Venus and Jupiter join forces in Cancer. So this rare alignment brings a massive surge of emotional and financial abundance. But the real game changer arrives on Saturday, June 13th, when Venus enters Leo. So after a week of navigating watery emotional depths, the planet of love and money moves into a fire sign, and that sparks your passion just in time. All right, so we got a new moon in Gemini on Sunday, June 14th. So this week's romance for singles and couples, well, the emotional walls you built to protect yourself are safe to come down. So Tuesday's Venus-Jupiter conjunction activates your sectors of community, communication, and local connection, making it easier than ever to express your feelings. So if you're single, a friendship could unexpectedly spark into something deeply romantic around Tuesday or Wednesday. Too many. All right, for couples, you need to use this gentle, nurturing energy to have those deep, vulnerable kitchen counter talks you've been avoiding. That is to all believers, right? That's drawing my attention. There's something about a spark. I don't know if somebody's changing spark plugs. I keep getting the name Sparky or Sparks. That could be significant to you. Let's pull another. To all believers is usually a card that people will leave in the Hanson Roberts Tarot deck if they want a card to represent something of the mysterious, right? All right, now we have the Hanged Man card. All right, that clarifies a little bit more. Okay, so for the Hanged Man energy, Neptune, Pisces, something very watery, needing to make a decision, hard time making a decision, trying to see things from every vantage point, right? So this could be a self-imposed pause and a sacrifice for a greater vision and a shift in your perspective. So a coaching tip here, let love be simple this week. You don't have to overanalyze a good thing. All right, I tend to do things like that. So let's see, for this week's career and finance, well, we've got an incredible energetic boost to your networking and collaborative projects. So the conjunction on Tuesday implies that a partnership or a connection you've nurtured will pay off beautifully. All right, that's good news. Taurus and Virgo. Venus enters Leo on Saturday, and it encourages you to invest in your behind the scenes projects, right? And trust your creative instincts. All right, let's see. Queen of Cups is a challenge. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, specifically a Scorpio female, is on your mind. Doesn't have to be, but this is a nurturing, loving, sweet person. In the challenge position, there's something about her that is blocked, or we can't get to her, or she is blocking. There's somebody trying to look at this queen from a different perspective. Capricorn, Sundays, Gemini, new moon acts as an administrative reset button. So perfect for streamlining your workflows or starting a new wellness routine. So an action step for you would be on Sunday night to write down 3 concrete adjustments you want to make to your daily routine to optimize your energy. What's the foundation here? Lord. King of Cups in reverse, a love bomber, a liar. Oh, damn. Okay, so it could be that this Queen of Cups doesn't have to be a water sign. Here's a Pisces with the King of Cups in reverse. This man could be, all right, how do I don't want to throw him under the bus, but you know that means that I'm about to. Okay, so the King of Cups in reverse is emotionally controlling. He's moody, he's a manipulator, he's cold, he's numb. He's nothing like a King of Cups. Just take a King of Cups and throw him in the reverse. He's not nurturing. He's not loving. He could even be a closet alcoholic while he calls you an alcoholic. Like that. Oh. All right. So the King of Cups could be the person because this could be about somebody, this reading could be about somebody in your life, that there's somebody who's looking at you, maybe, you know, and flip and switch the gender roles. It doesn't really matter here. Only you know your story. This is collective, right? So the Queen of Cups may have this person blocked, or the King of Cups may feel that no matter how he slices it, she's blocking him. Oh, what's in the fading influence here? Oof. Yeah, in the past, there was a false start with the Fool card, and we've got Uranus, Aquarius energy. Something was near its completion or fullness. Are you going now, Kitty? And something suddenly changed. All right, so for this week's psychology and shadow work, well, let's see. Your shadow work is overcoming hyper independence trap, right? So because you're so used to building your own stability, you often refuse help, kind of like that Queen of Cups might once she's been burned one too many times. So the Cancer and Gemini energies are testing you to lean on your community and delegate tasks. Here's a mantra for you. Allowing others to support me does not diminish my power. It expands my capacity. Ooh, yeah, Two of Pentacles in reverse. So with that Two of Pentacles in reverse, we have Capricorn energy, and we've got a situation that crowns this. Oh, somebody's a life path too. Something was blown out of proportion. You know, you know, somebody was juggling. I hate to have to say it, but somebody was juggling. Maybe that's what the Queen of Cups figured out, sussed out, intuited. All right. Somebody was a bit too flexible, right? Ooh. Near future. Oh my gosh. Okay, hang on. Card down. All right, so we have the Two of Swords in reverse. There was a Libra in the mix. Libra could have interfered. Two of Swords, Libra card. Somebody who was having difficulty making a decision. Again, with the life path too. Somebody could be 22 years old or be a master number 22 somewhere in their numerology. The truth was exposed and a gridlock was broken with that Two of Swords in reverse. Okay, so you found out the truth about something. Someone found out the truth. Somebody's a liar. Yeah, look at that. We're going to take all three. We have the World card energy. So something having gone a complete cycle, something come to its fullness. It could be a situation that took a year, something about lessons, Saturn, Capricorn, Aquarius energy. The bigger picture was exposed with the World card. And we also have the Three of Cups, that there was one too many there. The Three of Cups is Cancer energy, something very emotional. Somebody could have been drinking here, or there was just three women. Yeah, we could call it a coven, but I'm not getting that kind of vibe just for this cursory kind of reading. And somebody right now feels that they are not victorious, or they gave the ring to the wrong person, to an Empress in reverse, Taurus or Libra energy. Doesn't have to be. Okay, so that World card in reverse, or excuse me, in the upright, is talking about a complete realization, right? So an ending, a global awareness. Okay, something about the internet could be significant. Somebody could see you on the internet, or you see somebody on the internet. Let's get a summary card and then we'll go over it one more time. Ah, wow. Shoot, too many. We'll put these away. We'll take the 10 of Wands, Sagittarius energy here, and again with the Two of Swords. And it wanted to fall right on this Queen of Cups, so we're going to leave it. Something has been exposed about the Queen of Cups. Now, it could be that somebody wasn't seeing the Queen of Cups. Again, with the 22, angel number 2222 is significant here, or 222 is significant, rather. All right, somebody wasn't seeing the Queen of Cups accurately. Somebody was pulling the wool over somebody's eyes. Yep, there's the 3 again. The number 33 is significant. Now somebody's looking for the Queen of Cups with that 3 of Wands in the upright, and Aries energy wants a new beginning with her foundation for the King of Cups in reverse. Ooh, Page of Pentacles in reverse. Oh, Earth energy. Okay. So the Page of Pentacles, somebody procrastinated, somebody was irresponsible, somebody made a choice to go toward money. This King of Cups chose money over love. Was too focused on money. Well, that's what you're gonna get, you know. Yeah. Okay, we have the Sun card in reverse over the Fool. Kind of ended up on that 10 of Wands, but I'm going to leave it on the Fool. So the Sun card in reverse, something isn't good. They're not as happy as they thought they'd be. Somebody's a life path 19 or 2019 could be significant. So somebody's pessimistic. There's delays in success. You know, the Sun card in reverse is arrogance. Somebody was arrogant and thought, well, I'll show you. I'll just go to this better relationship. And they ended up in a bitter relationship. All right. What's the crowning influence here? Over this Two of Pentacles in reverse, this juggling exposed. Well, we're going to take them all. Again, we've got the Hermit in reverse, Virgo energy. Somebody has definitely come out and is being seen now. Queen of Swords in reverse and the Two of Cups with the Knight of Swords. We have some people fighting. Somebody is now with that, what I tell you, you know, they thought they were going to a better relationship. We're going to show you up. And they ended up in a bitter relationship with somebody who's a bitch and isn't even a good match. All right. And now they see you in your complete fullness, in your complete light. And now they're fucked. Okay. So we have the Two of Swords in reverse, 10 of Pentacles in reverse. Something about finances and somebody's only with another person for money, legacy, inheritance, for the benefits that being in a wealthy family might bring them. Well, what do you think is going to happen if you go after money? And what do you think is going to happen if you end up with a gold digger? That's what happened. Somebody ended up with a gold digger. Okay, so the World card. Again, with we get three. There was one person too many. This person, I don't mean to hurt your feelings in any way, but better to swallow the bitter pill, all right, than to swallow a placebo. We have the Eight of Swords. Somebody is now trapped in this relationship. Something about a year is significant, or it took a year to get to this point. Strength in reverse. Somebody, Leo energy, somebody who's feeling trapped in the prison of their mind, a hell of their own making. Okay. Somebody who was not gentle and used or employed brute strength. Okay. So did too much. Okay. That's Gemini energy. Air is significant. And now we have the Page of Wands and they want to communicate something, or something is being communicated to them. What's the Three of Cups? Too many. They really want to just like come out in chunks of threes or more. Three's a crowd. There are a bunch of people that were involved. Yeah, the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Bad karma is here with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Jupiter, Pisces, something's over. Sagittarius energy. What are the hopes and fears here with the Six of Wands in reverse? And this Hermit card wants to keep coming out in reverse. There is a Virgo here, at least an air sign all day long, but it's Virgo. The Hermit has seen everything. There could be a couple of private investigators involved, or somebody's been investigating the situation and now is coming out with this assessment, or somebody is hiding their light and knows what the truth is, too many spirit, and is afraid that everybody's going to see it. And I think it's already seen, bro or dude. Okay, so let's see. Everybody knows. Yeah, look at, there we go again. The cards want to show themselves over and over in twos and threes. Now we have the Knight of Swords in reverse again. Somebody very aggressive, somebody very combative, somebody argues all the time. Summary on the 10 of Wands. Lord, somebody wants you to heal them. Oh, God. Okay, so Star card, Aquarius energy. Somebody wants you to heal them. Well, they can heal themselves just like everybody else does. Let's get a summary here. And we'll go with the metaphorical. What do we need to know about this? What do you need to know? You know, it could be that this week they're really struggling with wanting to reach out to you, whether they will or won't. I don't know, because this person is in a mess. And if they were to come towards you now, they're going to be bringing a bunch of baggage with them. Baggage, somebody could be wanting to fly. All right, somebody needs to check their bags. All right, so yeah, they're watching you. Curiosity, Page of Swords. They're watching, or you're watching over your shoulder like, bitch, don't try it, you know, because they're unfulfilled. So it's them. Nine of Cups energy here. Pisces, they are feeling like with your intuition, or that they intuit that you would be able to heal them. You could be a healer yourself. All right. immaturity. They want to tell you, look at all this page energy. They want to tell you that they made an immature, rash decision. They want to tell you that they've got some bad news that they don't want to tell you, but they want to tell you that they're immature. Oh my gosh. They want to tell you that they ended up in a Four of Wands. They want to tell you that they ended up married, that they started something with somebody and now they're like defensive and oh my gosh, this person, they're going to tell you that their person is stalking them all the time. They want to tell you with the Seven of Wands that they're trying to get through this. You know, it seems like they want to vent and vomit their fucking problems all over you. And I don't think you're going to hear that. Leo energy. Yeah, they want to tell you, or what? I don't know if they're going to tell you. I'm telling you, they're a liar. Okay, they're going to tell you, they're going to try to put it off on another person and say, oh, because now I ended up with this crazy person. They're going to gaslight you and tell you somehow it's your fault, or maybe gently tell you that because you wouldn't let them in or they didn't have the courage to talk to you, they ended up married to somebody who's a fucking lunatic and now they're having to defend themselves because they're so crazy. I had no choice. Or maybe even tell you that they had to protect you from the crazy lunatic that they ended up with, and that's what happened. Bullshit, Seven of Swords. That's not what happened. All right, everybody makes their decisions. Aquarius, they saw the bigger picture with the Seven of Swords. One more row. Yeah. You know better, intuition. They see you as the intuitive. Who knows if maybe they want you to help them get out of their situation or to feel sorry for them. Do not feel sorry for them, Earth signs. I don't need to tell you that because we have the Three of Pentacles. This is a collaborative effort. This was a collaboration. They were in the basement there building a house, a foundation, and you're like, I know what you're doing, even though nobody had to tell me. All right, here we go with Deceit and Seven of Swords. Page of Pentacles, laziness. They just didn't want to do the work with you. They don't know how to have a relationship. That's what the problem was. Maybe there was the first bump in the road or whatever it was, and they couldn't deal with that and, went to the easy, lazy option. All right, let's get a When Oracle card. Are they going to come in to say something? In the next 7 breaths, so for some of you, it could be happening now. Calm is immediate. Center yourself with 7 conscious breaths. The anxiety about timing will dissolve. So don't worry about the timing. I mean, look, bottom line, you and I know is they either will or they won't. Do you want them to talk to you? That's up to you. I would let this whole thing go. If they ever come talk to you, make a decision about it. Then let's get a romance angel. Let go of control issues. In the reverse, I don't know if I want to read it that way. Allow the situation to unfold naturally. And let's get one more here. Yeah, engagement was in the reverse. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. This other person is in a higher commitment. Doesn't mean happier, just means that they got themselves fucked into a relationship that this card was facing up, so let's take it. Children could be involved. Your love life is being affected by children. If you have children, that would be applicable to you. And one more. Oh, what'd I tell you? Look at that. Retreat in reverse. That's a married couple. They won't be married for too much longer. Let it go. If they come to you and you want to talk to them, it's up to you. God bless you.